Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. Today I'm having feeling it's a Prius time and one Highlander that's waiting for repair. The Prius was done yesterday. That one has like 215,000 miles, 2010. This one also came for just a regular oil change and tire rotation. And this one is related to today's video. And that's when you own this generation. This one is plug-in, but it doesn't matter. If you own this generation of Prius, and you, unfortunately, one day you will get the check engine light. And it will be, after you scan the code, there will be one code and one code only, and it will be P0302. And this one I did related repair in the past, like a year ago, and this one had P0301, and I'm sure I shared that with you on this channel. It's a 2010, as we said, and with those high miles, after opening the hood and finding that there is a missing coolant in the expansion tank, it was clear what's going on with this one. This one is 2013 and it has only 115,000 miles on the odometer, and unfortunately it's sad to say this one has it coming. I know this car since the owners bought it used. I'm servicing it, just a regular maintenance for them last 3 years, I will say. And you experts know what is coming right now, and I'm not doing it today, but I need to remind them that it needs to be done. You are talking about the spark plugs. That's the interval for those iridium spark plugs. Of course, you will be removing this cowl to get to them. And also 115,000 miles is coolant here in the expansion tank and coolant in the hybrid system. But let's get back to our P0302, which is Misfire in the cylinder number 2. This is the thing, if you own this generation of Prius, I will give you guidance. Don't overlook your expansion coolant tank. If you have P0302 and somewhere between 140,000 and 250,000 miles on the odometer, and you never had your head gasket replaced, if it's either P0301, Misfire on number 1, or Misfire on number 2, please don't order the spark plugs and then try to replace the coils. First, look on your expansion tank, and if it's missing coolant, that means your head gasket failed and you have coolant seeping in your cylinder. This one, we said, had it in the number 2, and it was diagnosed in the Bay Area in California. And the owners were given the price of repair of the head gasket. And I was surprised how much they were quoted. It was over $5,000. So please don't waste your time trying to change your spark plugs and then the coils with a service or repair shop which doesn't have a clue what they are doing. If that expansion tank is losing the coolant, what you need to do, you need to pressurize the cooling system and confirm first that you don't have a leakage in the number 1 or the number 2. This one, I just took it yesterday apart, and the head I cannot show you anymore. It's in the machine shop right now. That will be tested, that the valves are okay, that there's no crack in the head, it's an aluminum head, and then it will be resurfaced. the machine shop I'm using always resurface the mating surface, which is towards to the head gasket. You can still see it. I didn't remove it yet. I'm just filming that video for you since I have 3 Priuses here, and we can basically see the whole picture. We can discuss it so everybody understands. So unfortunately on this generation, that's the only, if we can say, a weakness. The head gaskets are going. Toyota sells a nice kit which I have over there already ready. I'm using only Toyota parts. Of course the labor, it's high because you are taking a lot of parts of the engine off. It's a labor intensive job, but obviously for me with a shop and lift and everything, it's completely doable. I don't think people should be doing it in their backyard. What is related, what I always do, I do the entire intake manifold cleaning because there is always oil inside, and I also include in my price automatically EGR valve. It's a EGR cooler heater, so I clean that entire EGR system also, because you can bet money it's 100% always messed up. Look how much oil is on the back of that throttle body. This is soaked. It's flowing right now down. I hope you see that on the right side, it's flowing down. I didn't touch it yet. I just removed it and put it here, line up with the bolts and so on, but that's a part of it. There's always oil. There was a little puddle because this is the bottom part, and that's where it's being sent with the PCV valve, which is on front of the block, which is right here. This is where it's breathing, and it should work only one way, but it's impossible for the valve. Even when I replace them always with a brand new, that's also part of my service. This goes less than $10. The valve, it's also ready here. It will be replaced to try to minimize that oil in the intake. You will never stop it, I guarantee you, but you can minimize it. So this is what can happen, and if you have a P0302, please, now you have a bigger knowledge than most of the aftermarket service stations in USA who are not specialized on Toyotas. I saw it so many times. They will start changing spark plugs, then they will change the ignition coils, and they are expensive. And then they will send it, they will say, we don't know what to do with it, send it to another shop. And hopefully that other shop will do the pressure test, find out there's no coolant, and they will make the right diagnosis. So now all of you watching this channel are experts and you know what to do. Here is that entire head gasket set. There's absolutely everything in it. Every seal, every O-ring and so on, except that valve, the breathing valve, PCV valve, which is on front of the engine block I was showing you. If you like this video, if you find it helpful, please give it a thumb up. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. If there is some kind of notification button, make sure you push that, because it starts being clear that the YouTube is changing your access to our videos in order to make us to pay YouTube to promote our videos. I was watching this trend for a longer time, and I kept talking to you about it, notification or what's going on. And I have so many new subscribers each month in statistics, but the views are so low And I just watched Louis Roseman from New York. He does these Apple repairs. And a few days ago, he made a video. He studied the facts and compared it with YouTubers which are 10 times bigger than me. And they discovered that YouTube is shoving our videos down, and they want us to pay them to promote it. So I'm not sure where this will go. It will go somewhere. If you want to watch these videos, make sure you are fully subscribed and you have all notifications. Otherwise, apparently, even in the comments, it's visible that you guys are not notified that I made another video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.